I'll ask you about the Harshad Mehta scam. So for many of our young viewers, they would only know it through OTT serials and things like that. That happened in 1992, and I believe you lost 50,000 rupees, which was like a huge amount in those days, right? In those days. Now, explain to me how that experience shaped your career.
No, in a way, I was just out of IIM, IIT, and I was working for a financial institution which was naturally aware of the company's workings, and I'd done MBA in finance. So, and when BSc was like 2 kilometers away from my office. So evenings we would go there, people would still be trading. And then the liberalization was happening in 91.
Yeah.
And so it was like a go-go years of sorts, right? And so you also get sucked into it. I did, many of my friends did. And we made a lot of money because markets were going up, and we thought we were very good investors, and we knew everything. But when the Harshad Mehta scandal opened, the markets tanked by like 40-50% or even more. And we lost, all of us lost money, and I also lost a large sum beyond my abilities. And so that made me much more cautious of investments. And then, of course, I was told to work on NSE as a project. So since then, then 10 years from 2000 to 2009 end, I worked in private sector also. But I had no interest in investing in stocks. I do teach stock markets.
Did it burn you at that moment? Like all your friends who were, investing at that stage when that happened, it was like, oh my God, this is too risky. Nahi dalna, isme nahi dalna.
It does. It does. I mean, for me, when I was allowed to invest like 2000, 2009, I was in private sector. I had all the rights to act as a private citizen and buy, sell stocks. I never did because that experience is so important.
Scars you.
Yeah, it just that when your money is hard-earned, you don't want to let it go. If it doesn't go up, it's fine, right? For me, I'm happy with money we have, so I don't. But I don't want it to go away.
Did you see that press conference, Harshad Mehta's press conference?
I did. I mean, I was naturally as a young professional just came out, and the liberalization is happening, and the markets are going up. He was like a folk hero, right?
Yeah.
It suddenly went down, and all that. It was like very, very disturbing.
I was a young journalist at that time too, so watching that, it impacted tremendously. That and a question which many of us at that time was like, curiosity whether did liberalization happen too soon? Because there were so many naysayers, right? The communists were there saying, "Dekha, humne to pehle hi kaha tha." So that left a very strong impression in many of us young journalists' mind that at that stage, that did we gamble too much in liberalization in this country? Is India not ready for it as yet? We don't have systems in place. Did you also think like that at that time?
It's the other way around. See, I mean, in that time, I was just not thinking, right? In a way, you lost money. Okay, you lost money. Now you have to worry about how to collect and give it back, right?
Okay.
And so, but what happened is then NSE got set up. It became a success. More people could participate. More people made money. Then I started thinking, I started teaching from 95, 96 onwards with students and you realized that it is the technology which changes life.
True.
Right? And the liberalization also was forced upon us because we as a country did not improve on technology. So we had to import a lot and export nothing because we were producing nothing worth what the rest of the world was asking, right?
Yeah.
And we anyway learnt wrong lessons of becoming independent, saying that the Britishers came to us, subjugated us for trading. That's why we should not trade with the world. But if you don't trade, you think you are not trading, but you are importing, right? You are importing oil, you are importing electronics, you are importing gold. Till now, we have not been able to bridge that gap of merchandise exports vis-a-vis merchandise imports. The gap is very large. It's just that with the services, we have been able to bridge that gap now with the services exports and also remittances. And for me, but those days were humongously bad, right? We were not having even 15 days of imports. And that's why for me, my worldview changed, saying that any society which tries to stop technology from coming, that society is doomed to failure. Right? And so it is the other way around. I mean, although Delhi is the policy making. Mumbai is the doing things, right? We are
Yeah.
the doers of the world. And there the lessons very, very different. And we could see that in all these companies like Infosys. IPO came in 93. 70 rupees per share.
Yeah.
IT nobody had heard of. The issue failed. And underwriters had to actually pay up. And those guys became billionaires by accident because then it took off.
True.
That 70 rupees, if you had invested, it would be worth probably 20,000-30,000 rupees by now, right?
True.
And so that's what you need to understand.
Even Wipro was like that, I still remember.
Everything, right? The IT, people from nowhere with no background, no concept of, there is no industry, right? You're not investing in plants. And still, it ended up giving so many jobs. It was a revelation. Of course, in retrospect, I can give you that everyone knew, nobody knew, right? How IT will change India in a transformative way, a decisive way. And nobody has talked about it.
Yeah.
But we are still trying to control our businesses. It is the other way around. Let them go and win the world, right? Experiment.
Namaste, Jai Hind. You're watching ANI podcast with Smita Prakash.
अगर हम उसको मस्जिद कहेंगे तो फिर विवाद होगा।
The issue is टूटा है क्या भारत?
400 पार का मतलब ये है कि संविधान खतरे में है।
क्या हम लोग ये निर्देश देते हैं कि फला को गिरफ्तार करके जेल डाल दें?
वही तो कह रहे हैं सब।
ये बेबुनियाद निराधार आरोप।
सच्चा सुनना चाहो देखो स्मिता प्रकाश ANI, it does not lie.